Like the 007 movies, the Devil May Cry games also had that one bad bit. Strong female heroine, coming in with their thing that makes them special. Hello, it's the Devil Joe, back again with a brand new video, and today I'm gonna find out which DMC girl is the best legit female. This was supposed to be a Valentine's Day video, but since I was late to the party working on the DMC 3 video, but hey, it was too good of an idea to pass up. So I'll be judging them on the following categories. Design, which chick had the best assets? Characterization, which one of these women had the most compelling motivation to win the World Waifu Championship title? Without further ado, let's jump into this crazy ranking! Kicking things off, we got Trish, the first bombshell to show Dante's bad luck with women, by stabbing him with his own damn sword, hurling a fucking motorcycle at him that is probably his own. The man definitely doesn't bump into any nice girls. To add insult to injury, Trish is a clone of his own mom, adding to that Oedipus complex. Oh, the forbidden fruit. And is she that? Blonde locks along with that courtesan outfit, showing off some valuable assets, making her grade A waifu material, especially that DMC4 design. Peak mommy milkers and ass cheeks, boy! Shit, I'm definitely gonna need a cold ass shower after this entire video. Makes her look pretty damn cool to a lot of women, and a few dudes to bust a fat nut. Characterization wise, Trish doesn't really do much throughout the series, even in DMC1. In that game, after stabbing Dante, she straight up dips, only popping up once to see how OP Dante actually is. Then for the twist at the end of one, and the reform at the climax. In the other games that she's in, Trish doesn't do much, showing up in DMC4 due to. In DMC5 she's there too briefly. I mean, Itsuno, come on man, why the hell isn't there a Ladies Night DLC? Could have used it to flesh her out more, but in the anime she's pretty damn playful and sarcastic. Would have been nice if they would have leaned into that when it came to the video games. Next up we got Lucia, the second attempt at a DMC girl. Red-headed Latina skinned with the leather outfit and white cape. Continues the tradition of getting into a scuffle with Dante. That doesn't last too long, since we're dealing with edgy coin flipper man. Her design slaps hard with that sort of attire, giving off that, how should I put it, tribalistic look with a good pinch of sex appeal. As for a characterization, she has the same idea as Trish, a homunculus created by the antagonist. The twist is her being oblivious to that fact. She was a defect thrown by Arius to the wayside, thinking herself to be a part of the Vidimorli clan. Feelings of self-doubt and self-loathing start to kick in. A nice bit of character building. It would have been nice if that was touched upon more. If I'm being real, it's kind of a shame we're not gonna be seeing Lucia for some time, since Capcom is trying to avoid DMC2 like the plague. Then we get the third attempt at a DMC girl lady, carrying on the proper series tradition of trying to kill the wacky woohoo pizza man. Not just as an introduction, quite literally every step of the way. Hot damn, this man has never met any nice girls. Like ever. The design for a lady in 3 is as follows. It's a kinky schoolgirl looking attire, mixed in with late 90s fetish of strapping a crap ton of heat for good measure, along with short raven hair. Suits her character in 3 quite a bit. In DMC4, Mary ends up switching to a business sort of attire. A blazer with nothing underneath, showing off them big ol' yeah boy. Making this whole design a fan favorite for a variety of reasons, if you catch my drift. Here comes DMC5 to hand lady a dope-ass cowgirl fit. That's kind of a reference to DMC4 Dante's outfit. Unlike the others, she's 100% human. I'm guessing an advanced human like Captain America. Nonetheless, she can hold her own against shit that can insta-KO normal humans, who so happens to be Arkham's daughter. A conflicted gal hating old demons, especially Dante and Virgil. Her old man ain't off the table. On the other hand, later on in 3, she ends up learning that you got demons who can be as compassionate as humans are, plus humans who are maniacal as any devil. Throughout the game, her character is fleshed out well. Throughout DMC3's runtime, this game has the most active DMC girl in the series. She's always roaming the tower hunting her old man. Doesn't dip at all. In fact, she helps develop Dante's character throughout this one title. You wind up feeling for Lady throughout the whole thing. It's a shame that she's delegated to doing absolutely nothing in DMC 4 and 5. Next up is Lady, the first damsel in distress this series has ever seen. No getting into fights with Dante. Instead, she's already in a relationship with Nero, her adopted brother. Well, they aren't biologically related, so it's safe to be dated. Coming in with one appearance, no skin shown, unlike the other 3. Dressed up in a white thobe, since the Sparta-worshipping cult needed a choir girl. Kyrie is the most conservative one out of the bunch design-wise, plus the brown ponytail. Other than that, she gets kidnapped throughout DMC4's runtime. From what I could tell, she looks like a woman who really cares for the people she's with. Hell, in the Before the Nightmare novel, she runs a damn orphanage, showing that she's grade A wife material. Nero might be dead weight, but he sure knows who to have kids with. Then we get series mechanic Nico providing deadweight boy Nero with a couple of mechanical arms, compensating for the lack of a fapping arm and GigaChat styles, known as Devil Breakers, who's this dude's daughter somehow, who so happens to be Nell Goldstein's granddaughter, the same Nell Goldstein who made Dante's Ebony and Ivory. I'll get to that later. Like I said, she's a mechanic, design-wise sharing a few things in common with her dead mad scientist dad, being the only DMC character to have frizzy curled up hair, instead of the straight locks they're usually rocking, let alone the only DMC girl to get tattoos almost everywhere on her body. Plus a nice mechanic fit. Red glasses are a pretty nice touch. A little reference to Agnes in a way. When we're talking about Nico's character, she's comic relief, being all up Nero's grill, roasting him every chance she gets, sort of like the sister he never had. Let's not forget them sweet Dominic Toretto Need for Speed driving strats, bursting into walls, ceilings. Wait, how the hell did Nico burst into the Clyfoff? The fuck? Outside of the regular Nero roasts, she's horrified to the point of not believing what she has seen, or how anyone could survive that, hiding that fear behind jokes, trying to surpass her grandma as a weaponsmith, using some leftover research from her psycho old man who didn't do that homework first, rebuilding Nero's Red Queen Blue Rose, and every single Devil Breaker under the sun. Now that's impressive all things considered. However, one invention trumps all of these, plus Nell Goldstein's entire career. The motherfucking Dr. Faust, using red orbs as ammo for rapid fire and doomsday comets. The weapon that does routine shit like this, while getting Dante to strike Michael Jackson poses, was made by this chick right here. If anything, you just surpassed your grandma's legacy. Hell, you just handed over a nuclear weapon to the same guy that Nell handed over her masterpieces to. Granted, Ebony and Ivory are fucking goated, but come on, it's a pea shooter compared to the nuclear hat. Speaking of which, Nico is the second character to break the cycle. When she first meets Dante, she already knows who he is, and what he's done before. Instead of starting a fight with the wacky woohoo pizza man, Nico is fangirling over him. You might think that Dante's weirded out by this exchange. Well, he kinda is. I'm guessing he can't believe that a woman is going over to him shaking his hand. No bullets to the head or sharp objects through the chest. Just a handshake. The man might as well be flabbergasted by the whole thing. Not to mention getting more weirded out, figuring out her relation to Granny Goldstein. I bet this was going through his mind receiving Dr. Faust. Huh? A gift? Whenever I meet a woman, I usually receive a bullet to the head, or a sword rammed through my chest. But a hat? Never got that from the lady who was shaking my hand a couple of seconds ago. Guess my luck with women is finally changing. Ladies and gentlemen, we come to the grandstand of crowning the World Waifu Championship title! Time to unpack this top 5! In the number 5 spot is Trish. Before everyone starts pointing the gun to my head, I have a legit reason for putting her in here. In DMC1, she shows up to stab Dante, give him the Malay Island exposition, to then dip. Shows up for the plot twist and redemption. That's all what we see from her. Whenever Trish shows up in a Devil May Cry game, she's only there in the background because of them big titties. Even in 5, that's been stripped away. The design is cool, especially the DMC4 rendition, but that's all there is to her. Nothing more has been done with her. In the number 4 spot is Lucia. I put her over Trish despite sharing the same idea for a backstory, because at least DMC2 tries to do something with it, showing the dilemma of being a clone. Doubt, self-loathing, all of that good shit. Plus that kick-ass design. That's why she's slightly higher than Trish. In the number 3 spot is Kyrie. I know all what she does is get kidnapped then get saved by Nero, but I like the fact that she actually loves the dude and won't do anything to leave him behind. The kind of girl who is legit wife material, where I'm guessing Nero already married her in DMC5. I wouldn't put it past him. She's the type of woman to be wifed up, bringing up Nero's humanity, unlike his old man Virgil, hitting it from the back and vanishing into the night. In the number 2 spot is Nico, the funny-ass southern gunsmith, making a fool of Nero every step of the way, not to mention the expert-level driving skills. That's not all there is to her. She was the one who crafted the Faust hat, the most overpowered firearm that Dante has ever used, surpassing Nell Goldstein. If I were Dante, I would keep the damn hat around. It will come in handy. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the World Waifu Championship title, Lady! The reason why she wins the title is DMC3 pretty much. How she was used as the indirect mentor to the reckless I don't give a fuck about anything Dante. By tugging at his own heartstrings, showing him what it means to be human. Hell, there's even a strong motivation for her to be around in the tower. Like Trish, she goes through the sad fate of not doing much in any of the other titles. Now that the World Waifu Champion has been crowned, we come to the end of this video. What were your guys' thoughts on it? And which DMC girl is more worthy of the championship title? Let me know in the comments down below. If you like this video, be sure to hit that like button, share this video with your buddies, and smash that subscribe button real impact style. At 10,000 subscribers, I'll do a whole ass Dante combo in real life, in full cosplay. Hit that bell icon with an ebony and ivory bullet to get notified on whenever I upload a brand new Devil May Cry or other action game video. This has been the Devil Joe signing out, and fuck Valentine's Day, that shit is pointless anyways.
I've got rotten luck with women.
Catch you on the next one.
Don't be late for the party.
Yep. This is gonna get ugly.